means what's up, everybody? Welcome to Bogus Features. I said bogus this time. I did not say bonus.
This really isn't bonus for anybody.
No, it's not. It's very entertaining for us, though, so... Anyway, I am one of your hosts, Corey Bresser, a.k.a. @GameLord on Twitter. You should follow me.
And I'm Nick Narrow.
And my man over here. And he is on Twitter at...
Anyway.
At BeRealNickNarrow, all one word. If you watched our last episode, you know we changed things up a little with this latest batch. We got a little side screen action going on over here, where you will be able to watch a horribly lagged version of the show we're watching, which makes it make even less sense, actually, which I think really fits in with this show.
Actually, it's funny. I noticed as we were doing the last episode that the things we were actually commenting on were showing up on that screen while we were commenting on them because, you know, timing and stuff. It's funny. It lags just enough that you see exactly what we're talking about when we're talking about it. But sometimes it just lags really poorly. But whatever. No suing, hopefully. Anyways.
Hopefully.
Anyway. Let's,
So here we are with Pokemon, the Indigo League, Season 1, Episode number 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Unless you're John Madden, then it's 1, 2, 3, Farv.
Farth?
So, if you're all ready to join along with us, get your controllers or whatever ready. Yeah, my PlayStation is my Netflix is working on my PlayStation now, so I don't have to watch on my phone. I might still be looking down every now and again, though, but that's just to stare at my penis.
Well, he's got to find
3, 2, 1. See how I cut Nick off there just as you were about to work in that snarky reply? It's not my first rodeo. Still love Haunter. I played Pokemon Red, played Gold, got lost in it and never really got unlost. Skipped Ruby. I skipped Ruby and Sapphire for some reason. I'm not sure why. But then when I got my DS, I got Diamond and was like, boom, this is my shit. I was obsessed with that game. Like, I picked up Fire Red and Sapphire specifically so I could transfer the Pokemon from them over to Diamond because I wanted, like, all of them. Before Black and White came out, I had, like, all but, like, 10, maybe 12 of the Pokemon. But,
nothing like stopping in the middle of a sentence to take a sip of beer.
Damn straight. I had the most badass Arcanine in that game. Like, you don't even know.
I don't. I actually do not even.
It was a very not fair Arcanine. Because if you've played the games, you know Arcanine is already decently strong and super fucking fast. Well, my Arcanine had a way of countering its two biggest weaknesses. It knew a fighting technique, so it could counter rock-type Pokemon, but it also knew Thunderfang, so it could take on a water-type. And there were a number of times where I was playing online, and I tossed out Arcanine, and they'd throw out, like, a water-type, and I'd just be like, oh no, whatever will I Thunderfang? And it one-hit KOs them, and it's just like, rage!
Sounds like a baller-ass
That was a fun story that I have.
That's great.
It was pretty baller, I'm not gonna lie.
There was this one time that I was playing Pokemon, and all I had was an Oddish, but he was...
Oddish.
He was, like, level 87 or something, and, I was at this tournament, and I fucking beat everybody. And they were all like, fuck you. And I was all like, whatever. And that was it. That's my fun Pokemon story.
I don't believe a word of that.
What gave it away? The Oddish?
Actually, I was like, oh, he might be actually telling a story here. It was when you said it was level 87. I was like, why the fuck would he have a level 87 Oddish? Why didn't it ever become a Gloom?
Because I don't know what Oddish evolves into until you just told me just now. Here's a hilarious thing.
Yes.
Professor Oak's all like, hey, Ash, what's up? I just spent my entire life studying every single Pokemon that ever existed, and I would love to teach you about it. Here's an empty Pokédex with no information whatsoever. Suck it, little boy.
Look at the face Ash is making right now. Like, what a dick. Yeah, Weedle was straight up just humping her leg.
Oh, yeah.
Well, when you dress like that...
I'm starting to think that the animators and creators of the show had some sort of fetish.
Ash is a dick. It's like, oh, look, it's a little Weedle. Let's beat the shit out of it with my flying type evolved Pokemans.
What if he was like, Pidgeotto, use whatever attack, and Pidgeotto just like ate Weedle instead? Just fucking straight up ate him. You know, like a bird would do. Oh shit. That's a real thing.
Yep, we got a samurai going on. Are we watching Ronin Warriors? God, I wish we were watching Ronin Warriors. That show was amazeballs. I'm a wild bird! You know what I'm talking about. Nobody knows what I'm talking about. But if you do know what I'm talking about, leave a comment. We like comments.
So, question.
Yes?
That trainer was a bug-catching Pokemon, right? Or trainer.
Bug-catching samurai.
What?
Bug-catching samurai.
What's the point of the net?
Because he's a bug catcher.
Right. But you don't catch any Pokemon
And I think he's about to murder Ash.
with anything but a Pokeball. Right?
Well, you can catch them in the net and then catch them in the ball. Is he about to murder Ash? Like, is he?
I hope
Is this
so.
kid like a 10-year-old murderer?
I hope so.
Oh, okay. It's like a plastic sword or something. As you drink from your Harley Davidson mug.
Yep. I want people to think I'm cool.
You're not. I like how the Weedle moved like 3 feet away, so he's like, clearly I will never be able to capture it ever. It's gone forever. It moved 4 feet away. It went behind a fucking tree. Move behind the tree, capture it, and move on with your life. I don't know. Ash has this thing. He's like not allowed to have more than 6 Pokemon. Like total. Like that's it. Like 6. You can't have more.
So, he has a Caterpie, a Pidgeotto, a Pikachu, and I assume we're going to find out.
No, he has a Metapod.
Huh? What?
No, he's a Metapod. A Pidgeotto.
Oh, that's right.
He has a Metapod.
I heard
it evolved.
You. Shut up.
You shut up.
I fucking heard
with your words. I just want to clarify that in Pokemon Red, you didn't encounter a pincer. Actually, you didn't encounter it in Red. You encountered it in Blue. Caught myself there, Internet. Nice try. You didn't encounter pincer until, like, the Safari Zone. So, this is gravely inaccurate, and I don't like it.
Well, in my studies, It said that the cartoon was created before the game was released. It was on the internet. It said it on the Wikipedia. Cartoon came out before the game. Look it up. Look on your phone right now.
Yeah, because everything you read on the internet is true. How many times has Chris Jericho been dead on Wikipedia?
It was the... Look it up. Whatever.
Sinbad was dead on Wikipedia. You are about to witness one of the greatest fights.
Are you telling me that the one day that I decided to go on the Pokemon Wikipedia page about the show, or whatever page I went on to read about it, was the one day that the information was wrong and nobody caught it? Is that what you're saying?
No, I'm sure it was just wrong all the time.
People would fix it. There's like a much harsher system now.
Your mom will fix it. Hail Hydra. Ah, goddammit, I was just about to do that. This is the most epic battle in the entire series right here.
Metapod
it does not
Metapod?
get better than this. Metapod versus Metapod, and they're literally just saying, Harden, 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 Harden. It's like Pokemon porn. There's probably, well, actually, Rule 34, there's definitely Pokemon porn, but I wouldn't be surprised if there was, like, an actual, like, serious, like, Pokemon porn or hentai out there. Okay, look at the passage of time here. And Missy found some way to look even more like a skank.
Wow.
She's 10 years old.
I don't believe it.
One of the girls I work with says that if they say they're 18, it means they are.
If they say they're 18?
I don't think that's true.
No, definitely not.
I was like,
yeah,
I don't think that would have hold up in court. I gotta ask, what's the purpose of the box here? I mean, they're still just running. And it's like, we're gonna run around in this box to make it look like we have a car. But we don't, because we're clearly running. So they've been at this for hours now, just having their metapods harden at each other.
They don't have an attack?
When everybody knows the only way you get a metapod to evolve is with an experience share, or you just have them as the first Pokemons in your party, and then the second the battle starts, you swap them out for something else. Bam!
Which doesn't make a whole lot of sense.
Why not?
Because if they don't do anything, why do they get experience?
Because they were still taking part in the battle.
Okay, but think about it in like a real world scenario. What sense does that make? It's not like a battle collects information.
I actually have an answer for that. They say you learn more from a defeat than you do from a victory. And you have to swap out and just fries Ash for no reason. You have to swap him out, because if you don't, you'll lose. So Metapod is losing that fight because he's weak. He's too weak to fight. So he's like, I need to get stronger. I need to store up this energy. Who's that Pokemon, Nick? Who is it? 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 Who is it?
Pedo Bear.
Pedo Bear approved. That's what Misty is. Misty is Pedo Bear approved. But anyway, so like, he's like, I gotta get stronger. I have to store up this pent up energy, because that's what it does when it goes into when it's a Metapod. It's storing up energy to evolve into Butterfree. Spoiler alert. And so it's like, I've got to work up. I got to save up all this energy, so I can evolve and I can be a serious fighter. And then. And Metapod becomes Butterfree. And that is where babies come from.
Ash's mouth?
That's what I get out of him. I get... Fun fact, when I was younger, I was allergic to bees, so I was glad in Pokemon Red we had Caterpie and Butterfree, not Beedrill.
Because if you had an electronic bee Pokemon, God knows you could die.
No, I just didn't want it, because I was allergic to bees. And bees suck.
I'm allergic to stupid,
And
but I caught it somehow.
you must be sick all the time. So just out of curiosity, are these bees trying to, like, murder them? Because, I mean, they're pretty large, and they're coming at them, like, with their stingers, and they've got those giant, like, jousting spear hands.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
it's like, I'm pretty
that
sure
way.
that they just plan on murdering them.
This guy's
What?
totally a bro. He's just like, oh, let me just take off my gear, show you my wife beater. Whatever,
Bro.
dude.
So he's not a Pokemon trainer, he's a Brokemon trainer.
Wah, wah.
His Pokemon are Geodude.
That wasn't even a pun.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't at all. And wait. Geodude and Bronita. If he makes it to the Pokemon League Championship, he'll come out and his music will be Bohemian Rhapsody. Oh, God. I'm so amused by me. So what exactly do they plan on doing with Metapod? Like all those Kakuna and everything? What do they plan on doing with Metapod? Like, they didn't make that clear. They just kidnapped it, and then they're like, yup.
Not
Like, they
a
were-
whole
it
lot
didn't look
of
like they were
stuff
planning
in
on
the show
eating it.
makes sense.
You know, come to think of it, Jessie's kind of dressed like a skank, too.
Yeah, but at least she's an adult.
Actually, I think she's only like 18.
Whatever, she's of age. But also, she is less of one than Misty. She's showing less skin than Misty is.
Well, yeah, about the same amount, I would say.
I'm sure I could break down the percentage for you, but belly, a tiny bit of legs, and
Actually,
head,
no, you're right,
as opposed
because
to Misty's
because
almost
Jessie's
everything.
got she's got the gloves and shit, so, yeah. Fair play. But still, Jessie is in fact dressed like a skank. Like, if you were walking down the street and you saw a girl dressed like that, you'd be like, how
Boner.
much?
What?
Boner Palooza.
If the boner police are here, I demand a lawyer.
Great movie. I wonder if anybody... Did you watch The State sketch comedy show?
No.
Okay, it was a sketch comedy show when we were younger. They had this one character, and all his thing was he'd carry around ping pong balls, and he'd be like, I want to dip my balls in it! Like, so, like, people would, like, bring in stuff, and he'd be like, hey, I've got this thing, and he'd be like, what is it? I want to dip my balls in it! Like, that was the entire gag. And I wonder if anybody ever did like a voiceover dub or just a thing of Ash doing that. I think it's adorable that he thinks that very flimsy mesh net would protect them from the giant 3-foot needles of Beedrill. Oh. See, this is cool where they actually show, Butterfree coming from the, Butterfree, by the way, like the easiest Pokemons in the world to draw. It's just like circle, another circle, a half a circle, and then the, like, broken circle, and the wings.
Is Ash just like Jesus fucking Christ? Because, like, he had a Caterpie for 5 seconds, and then it turned into Metapod. And then he had that, and had one battle with it, and it turned into Butterfree.
Well, Caterpie becomes Metapod at level, I think, 7. You usually catch them at level 4 or 5, and then they become Butterfree at level 10. So it doesn't take much to evolve them. And look at what it did. I mean, Caterpie defeated 2 Pokemons single-handedly. Metapod had that fight against the other Metapod and defeated Pinsir, and then just defeated a fully evolved Pokemon's Beedrill. I would think that would give it enough experience to evolve to its to level 10. True story. This is his. Are you still on this side, by the way? Over here? Okay. This is his he's not interested face.
You know me so well.
At least I put forth the effort in those god-awful Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle videos. Callback!
No, you didn't. You were super
So
upset
the least
about
you
it.
could do is put forth a little effort with the Pokemans.
I have. I've been having tons of fun with Pokemans. I just didn't need that lecture about how they evolve or why. It just seemed way too quick.
I was merely schooling you in the way that Pokemans work.
It was like premature.
Pokérap!
Okay, this I could. You know that episode of South Park?
What?
You know that episode of South Park where all the music is just farting? That's what this is.
No, I don't.
You don't remember Steamy Nicks?
Arena Beecher,
Maybe
Hunter,
not.
Squirtle, Chansey, Parasect, Execute, Mok, Dugong, Pidgeotto, Blackpress, Vulpix, Rhydon! Blastoise. Charizard, Machamp, Pinsir, Coffin, Dugtrio, Golbastar, Magikarp, Ninetales, Ekans, Omastar, Scyther, Tentacruel, Dragonair, Magmar! Yes, I will sing along with the Pokérap every time.
Jesus Christ. How many episodes? We probably have like 52 episodes of this to get through.
Probably. But that episode's done. And thus concludes another episode of Bogus Features. We hope you enjoyed this one as much as the others.
No, I hope you
Though
fucking
let's face
hate
it, you're probably not even watching. And if you did hate it, or if you loved it and you want to see more, leave a little comment-a-rooski in the old commenting section, and we'll take them into consideration. Other than that, like, subscribe, follow us on Twitter at GameLord. That's at Game_Lord, and at BeRealNickNarrow, BeRealNickNarro, all one word. And in the meantime, stay tuned for more Bogus Features. We out.
Yeah, I'm upset he said it like that too.
Such a dick.